Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Utah Utes and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs getting going on game day in Fort Worth. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Utes ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the man that made last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Hits inside, it's Payne. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back had...
They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So the Utah Utes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him.
There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeping his eyes downfield. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. He's going to take off. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
2nd down, going to throw it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He was grabbed. anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And the Utes are threatening on 1st and goal. Handoff for Parker. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Utes! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. The run inside. It's Payne. He's past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll give it to him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. They'll run the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're going to throw a heater like that as a quarterback, you better be accurate because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw. It goes up in the air, and the defense makes him pay with the pick.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Straight ahead, it's Parker. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Right back to it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Swapped immediately. After a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Sells to fake. Got his man on the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Simmons. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Stepping to the right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Trying to take it back. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Running the red zone, it's Parker. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the return, it's Payne. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Open space in the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frog. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Simmons. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on 2nd down. A give running right is Parker. Got enough for the 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Running inside, it's Payne. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Finds a crease, it's Payne. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Small. Good pick. First down here for the offense. Sells the run, wants to pass. Look out! He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. They send the tight end in motion. Second down to the air. Right side, it's Payne. Still running at the 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, TCU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands. Using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
To the air, it's Dampier. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
Really excited to see what Utah is going to do this year. You're so used, David. We were for years seeing Kyle Whittingham strolling the sidelines for Utah. Obviously, he's now off in Ann Arbor.
Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Still looking. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Touchdown, Utes! Middle of the end zone. He's got it. Third touchdown of the game. A third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 19 team, the Kansas State Wildcats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Utes head coach coming out of the locker room. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got some green grass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Got the quick pass. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Utah! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Makes the ground and room to run. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Here on the Ute sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Second and long here. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
And the Utes are in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Caught on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's a gift to Parker. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going to the run, it's Parker. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Sees an alley. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean...
It's a seam wide open. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to get the corner. Runs through a tackle. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Dampier. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Payne. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front? That run altogether.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Leaves it in his belly. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. The way these two teams are putting up numbers, all kinds of time left as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quick give. It's Payne. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, put you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gives it. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes in between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Motion from the wide receiver. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff for Parker.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On the move. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it.
Gashing the D on the right. At the 20. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st. In the backfield, it's Payne. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's so nice when you know.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Under pressure. Scrambling to the left. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Dropping back, it's Dampier. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They'll give it to Parker. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. TCU calls its second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here's Wayshawn one more time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Here's a gift to Parker. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Utah! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Flip it out to the back on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Hits inside, it's Payne. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Needs it here on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, Well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. They'll ride him again. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Snap in the shotgun. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Smashes through the tackle. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.